Hey everyone, it's Dan with Great Adventure Guide, and Six Flags has just announced that they are bringing back memberships for the 2023 season and the all-season dining plan that we once knew. Well, it is different, but they're bringing something similar back. They've just released all this information for all the different levels of memberships and pricing for all the parks across the country. Now, my park is Great Adventure, so I'm going to be focusing in on Great Adventure as far as specific pricing goes. However, a lot of the information that I'm speaking here is pretty much standard across the board, and I have some really amazing money saving tips for anybody, no matter what your home park is, especially if your home park is Magic Mountain. You're gonna not wanna miss that. Now, with further ado, let's get to it. All right, so pricing. There are 3 different levels of membership, and this is standard for everybody, no matter the park. There's the gold level, platinum level, and diamond level. As you go up, the price goes up and the benefits go up as well. Now, Great Adventure also has an old school season pass option, which I didn't see at many of the other parks, but it's really a specific person that will want that, so we're gonna save that for the end. However, memberships is pretty much the standard thing that people will be doing, and there are 2 different ways to pay for the memberships. You can just pay upfront the full price for the next 12 months of your membership, or you can pay monthly by first paying a higher amount for the first month and then a smaller amount for the rest of your 11 months in your annual membership plan. So for example, at Six Flags Great Adventure, the gold level, the lowest level, is $115. However, you can instead pay $35 for that first month of your membership, and then $7 for every other month, plus tax and other things are included in there. So what is the big difference with the different levels of membership? Well, there is one major difference that is standard across the board for all of the parks as far as I could tell. When it comes to the gold level, you are only allowed access into your specific home park. So at Six Flags Great Adventure, if that's my home park, I am only allowed to go to that park. They've also thrown in the safari as well, but I cannot get into Hurricane Harbor. Again, for the people in the back, because this is totally different from before. If you are at the gold level of membership, it only gives you access into Great Adventure, or whatever your home park is. For Great Adventure, it's Great Adventure and the drive-through safari. It does not include Hurricane Harbor. This is a big change for a lot of people, which is gonna be a major reason why you're not gonna want that pass. It does include parking, and it also gives you 10% off on most merchandise and food throughout the park. So that is an added perk. However, if you're interested in going anywhere else, then that's really not the one for you. The next level up is the Platinum Pass, and at Six Flags Great Adventure, it's $155 for the Platinum Pass. It's $45 for the first month and then $10 for every other month if you're doing the payment plan instead. And the big difference here is that it includes access to all Six Flags parks, period, all across the country. So at Great Adventure, you can make sure that you can get into Hurricane Harbor by getting the Platinum Pass, and you can also travel to other parks around the country and get into there as well. Parking is included here, and parking is included at every single park that Six Flags owns across the country. I did ask, I believe her name was Maureen, through the live chat that parking is included for all parks. So if you're traveling, you can get in there as well. And there is also a 15% discount for merchandise and food with the Platinum Pass, so a little bit better, not a huge difference there. Magic Mountain people, listen up, but this is also true for other parks as well. If you're looking to save some money and your home park is one that's more expensive, but there's another park that's relatively close by you, my suggestion is to make that other park, your home park, get their prices, and then you're just getting a discount on your membership. Now, the way that this works out is you need to actually go to your home park first to activate your membership before you can go to other parks. So if, say, you were living in Delaware and you were kind of in between Great Adventure and Six Flags America down in Maryland, the DC area, then you could make Six Flags America your home park and save $20 on your pass by going down there first, even if you tend to frequent Great Adventure more. So it's just $20 cheaper to get it through Great America instead of Great Adventure. Now, there's much bigger savings over on the West Coast if your home park is Magic Mountain. If you can swing it to where you can travel down to San Francisco and make Discovery Kingdom your home park, you are going to save $70 on the Platinum Pass. That is huge, especially for a family of 4. Like, you're talking almost $300 in savings plus tax. Like, that is incredible savings. Just make Discovery Kingdom your home park, go there, activate your pass, and then use Magic Mountain the rest of the time on that pass. You still get the parking included and all the benefits that you would down at Discovery Kingdom at Magic Mountain. So that's definitely the way to go if you want to save a lot of money and you happen to be relatively close by to a park that is cheaper. The last level is the Diamond level, and that is for people who are looking for the luxury and want, the better preferred parking and 50% off of the season pass for Flash Pass. You get 20% off of food and beverages and merchandise and all that kind of stuff. So, that's great. It's $280 at Great Adventure, and is really only works for people who would like all of those bigger perks. Otherwise, the Platinum Pass is the way to go. Now, how do these prices compare to the past? Well, they are a lot higher, which we already saw this past year, but the prices have definitely increased. For reference, last year, I bought some new passes for friends, and those new passes for a season pass were $70. And that included Hurricane Harbor and all the other parks and everything. So we're going from $70 to $155 if you're a new pass. And then for me, myself, I renewed my pass and it only cost me $50 to renew my pass. So that's over triple the price, from $50 to $155 for the same level of benefits, except, they add in the 50% off discount for food and merchandise, whoop-de-doo. So this is a huge change and feels like a big ripoff. But how does this compare to other parks? It's actually pretty competitive pricing overall. Six Flags is really discounting things. Take Great Adventure, for example. They have a couple of parks that aren't too far away. One would be Dorney Park. And for Dorney Park, they have a smaller park. There's less roller coasters, but they have a really big water park that's included all within that same ticket price. And their pass that would be similar to the gold level of membership is $100, which is just a few dollars cheaper. And then their pass that would be similar to the Platinum Pass, which would include all the Cedar Fair parks, because Dorney Park is a Cedar Fair park, so parks like Cedar Point are included there. That's actually $250, way more expensive, $100 more expensive than what you would have to pay for at Six Flags for a comparable pass. So we're right in the middle. Hershey Park is another park that has a lot of really great roller coasters like Six Flags does, and their comparable pass is $200. So yeah, Six Flags, the pricing isn't ridiculous. It's just way more than what it once was. Moving on to the dining plan, this is definitely different than what we've seen before. There is just one dining plan to choose from now. The only difference is you can choose to either make it last for an entire season or match up with your membership time frame. So, if you're starting the membership in September, then the dining plan can go from September of 2022 to September of 2023. Or you can buy just for the following season. So I could just make it the entire 2023 season next year. Those are the only options. But there's just one dining plan and it includes 2 meals. That is it. The price is $135. So that's $30 more expensive than what it was last year if you managed to get grandfathered into the dining plan before they kind of took it away, but now they're bringing it back here. It's $30 more expensive than before, and it only includes those 2 meals. It does not include a snack, and it does not include the refillable soda bottle. This is massively different. Honestly, I do not think this is worth it. First off, there's not a lot of options on the dining plan right now. They could add in menu items for next season, but I highly doubt that they're gonna do that. And before, there were even menu items that didn't qualify for the dining plan, but you could just pay $1 or $2 extra and you could get that. And that is not an option anymore either. So you're very limited on your options. It's mostly crappy chicken fingers and burgers. So if you're gonna buy food during the park day, I would just buy funnel cake and fried Oreos, things that you can only get at an amusement park. And when you're getting your meals, take the 2 minutes to drive down the road and go to Wawa or go to any of those fast food restaurants. They have a bunch of new ones. They're building up that whole area. So just go there. You're gonna get way more food for way less money, and it's going to be probably way better than whatever is at Six Flags. At least equally as good, but most likely even better than what you're gonna get at Six Flags. So that's definitely the better way to go. But there is that option next year. If that just makes life easier for you and you love Six Flags chicken fingers and burgers, more power to you. You have that option again, and it's not too much more expensive, but it is more expensive. The only other thing to mention is that season pass option, that old school season pass option that I saw for Great Adventure. I didn't see it at any other parks. It could be at your park. You'll have to look into that. But that season pass option is technically cheaper, but it really is only going to benefit very specific families. So first off, it only includes Great Adventure, the theme park. It does not include the safari or the water park. So it's just the theme park, and it does not include parking. So if you get that season pass and you want to park there, it's going to be an additional $40 to buy a parking pass for the year, which compared to the daily rate of parking, which is $40 just for the day, is not the worst deal in the world. However, that comes to $120, which is $5 more than the Platinum membership. So if you're just a single person that's getting this membership for yourself, it doesn't make sense for you to go with this option. However, if you are a family that's only looking to go to Six Flags Great Adventure, that one theme park, and that is it, and you're looking to save some money, technically you would save a good bit of money here since you only need to buy one parking pass for your entire family. So that is an option that is there for you. It's just a very specific person that's actually going to benefit from that. I know personally that I love the safari, so if I'm gonna get a pass at all, which honestly, I don't even know that I'm gonna do it. Maybe this is the year to skip out on Six Flags and wait for them to make the park better than with the improvements that they've started to do. I don't really know if I'm gonna be getting this pass. But for most people, yeah, the membership is really the only thing that's gonna make sense for them, for most people. So there you have it. That's pretty much all the information you could possibly wanna know about memberships and dining plans at Six Flags Great Adventure. But if you do have a question, feel free to leave them below in the comment section, and I'll try to answer as many as I can. While you're down there, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, and as always, remember, life's an adventure. Let's make it a great one. See you next time.